So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. This is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Just got done eating some leftovers from, because I spent Thanksgiving with my friend John, his family, and his sister Debbie always cooks up a big meal and sends lots of leftovers for home for me and my mom. So I got a full belly full of Thanksgiving food again. So this is November 29th. I'm back in Swatara State Park. I haven't been here for a little bit, but a lot of you know it's one of my favorite places to come to. It's close by. I'm gonna hike a section of rail trail today that kind of runs south towards the town of Lickdale. Got the sun in my eyes here. South towards Lickdale. I've done it before, but I never made a video of it, so I'm just looking for a nice little walk to do. Let me get out of the sun here. Nice little walk to do today to walk off some of this Thanksgiving food. So nothing extraordinary planned for today. Just a nice little walk. Might hear some traffic noise as well. We'll be along Route 72 for a while. All right, let's get going. And if you're familiar with Swatara State Park, this is the old Waterville Bridge, they call it. It's actually the Appalachian Trail as well. That's the old state road. Comes in, and down here is where I parked. Down there's Naomi. So we're gonna head across the Swatara Creek here and hook a left. This bridge is always pretty cool. Get a view of the creek here in a bit. Of course, Interstate 81 is behind us, so you're hearing that traffic as well. Yeah, out there's the Swatara, or the Swati, we call it locally. And once you get to the other side of the bridge, you have the Swatara Rail Trail, and you can go left or right, or you can go straight ahead. That's the Appalachian Trail right there. But you can go right, but we're gonna hook a left. They've done some work down this section recently too, which I want to check out. And of course, just south of this Waterville Bridge, where we're headed, was the old, what do you call it, Ironwood or Inwood Bridge across the Swatara Creek. And I remember crossing that when I was in high school. That was the way you would take to get to the other side of the Swati. But at some point they shut that bridge down due to safety issues, and they've recently replaced it. And I think they've moved the old Iron Bridge further south, because I saw a sign, because I just crossed that new bridge for the first time today to get to here, which is kind of fun. So it's kind of fun to cross a new bridge. So I'm kind of curious to see what they've done down here and where the old bridge is. So we'll check that out as well. Eventually we do get away from some of the traffic here. And up ahead is where Interstate 81 goes through the Swatara Gap, crosses the creek up here. One of those huge pillars. I always thought it was awesome as a kid, you know, driving with my dad or whoever up the highway and driving underneath the interstate here. And just below the highway here, Route 72, you have some really old stonework from back in the day that's survived, you know, all the new times. It doesn't look so good down that way. They've tried to repair it with some modern whatever going on there, but along here it's still beautiful old stonework. So you got the old stonework and the new modern highways here. Yeah, but it's slowly, like here's a chunk just recently collapsed out. Going underneath. Yeah, and even on the other side of the highway, you can see some of the old stonework on that side as well. That you can see when you're driving on the highway, but the stuff down here you can't. But actually, the Appalachian Trail actually heads right up there, that way. There's actually a little, underneath that little spot, there's a little bench you can sit on. Yeah, and then just up here is the new bridge that I mentioned that they built across the Swati. Like I said, there used to be an old, much older bridge there, Iron Truss Bridge, which I think was brought here from somewhere else, if I remember correctly. So like I said, I came up 72 just a while ago, and that's the first time I drove over it was today. Yeah, it just brings back memories. I used to cross that when it was the old bridge, and then you couldn't for the longest time. Now you can again, so it's like, I don't know how long ago that was. Yeah, so just next to the new bridge, they do have like a plaque here for some information. Here's where we are. Sorry, my shadow's in the way there. So I parked all the way up here by the Waterville bridge. We hiked under the interstate, and now we're here. And they did relocate the bridge over here on some private land. It looks like it was donated, so you can check that out. We might do that on the way home, but we're going to continue on the rail trail here. Yeah, we might just, I think I'll wait till the way home to check that out. It looks like I got plenty of parking there. I got some other stuff over here about the history of the area. They just don't have a picture of the old bridge here. Not sure why. That would have been kind of cool for people to see, I think. If we were just up there by the bridge, but you come down just a little ways and you have some old stonework here. This little tiny village area is known as Inwood. When I was here with John once, I kind of thought that this was maybe where the old railroad station was, along this like platform, but I could be wrong. Alright, well, things should start to get a little quieter highway noise now. Route 72 is starting to veer away from us. Kind of walking through this deep cut right now. Like I said, it's been a couple years since I've hiked down this way, so I remember a few things that were down here. And out that way is a nice view of the Swati, the Sotara Creek, as it kind of bends back our way. So we're going to head through another cut in the hills here. I'm surprised there's no one out here today. It's a Saturday. Usually there's quite a few people out, at least biking this section. But it is a holiday, so probably a lot of people are still traveling, probably, and hanging out with family, maybe. You can't escape the highway noise entirely on this trail, but it is still fairly peaceful back here. I'm sure in the summertime, with all the foliage out, it might dampen some of that noise, but this time of year it's a little more difficult to do that. Also, another reason to be out is just to enjoy these slightly warm days yet. It's about 55 degrees out today. Those days are going to soon be gone. for a number of months. So we'll take them while we can get them. I do have one of the original bridges or culverts up here. Not sure if this one has a like a stone tunnel-y look or not. Actually, I do see stonework down there. Maybe we'll get down there and take a look. I think I see road up here, so I think this is where we're gonna stop up here and turn around. But let's go take a look. And we are gonna go check out that other bridge then. Drive to that location. Whoops. Oh no, it's not quite completely a stone culvert, but it's got a date up there, 1826. So it's not quite a tunnel. I was hoping for like a tunnel-like culvert, but oh well. Yes, like I said, up here is where I'm going to turn around. I forget what the name of this road is. Anyway. But up, if you keep going, last spring I hiked around that section. That's where the old roundabout was for the train here, and which dates back to some World War II history. They dropped troops off here to take them to the Indiantown Gap military base, which is close by. So that's just down that way. And the Lickdale trailhead is down across this way as well. Alright, so I'm going to turn around and head back the way I came. Not a very long distance to hike this section. Probably under 2 miles, I would say. Anyway, like, we're going to get back to the Jeep, and then we're going to drive to where they moved that historic bridge to. Like I said, I want to check that out. See what they've done with it. So I will see you back at the Jeep, unless something cool pops up all of a sudden. You know, bear or something. That'd be cool. Alright. Let's hustle back. Work off some of this Thanksgiving food. Alright, so we're back at the parking lot where I started. Back behind me there's the Waterville Bridge. So like I said, we're going to hop in a Jeep and drive down to where they moved that old bridge to and check it out a little bit. Because I'm kind of curious to see what the setup there looks like. Well, we'll just drive down the road here a little bit together. I'm not using my dash cam right now, so footage might be a little bouncy. I'm assuming that they will repave this road at some point. Now that they've fixed that bridge. And up here is the Interstate. And then just up ahead is the new bridge. You can kind of see it through the trees over there. Actually, it looks like they repaved this part of the road. So that looks nice. And here's a sign for it. Inwood Iron Truss, this way. Yeah, just right up here it is. You can see the parking lot up there. Question is it opened? They have cones here. We can see the bridge off in the distance there, slightly. I think we can get in up this section. I know they have everything coned off, but I'm just gonna pull over right up here. Yeah, so there you can see it. Because they have restored it, so it got all new paint on it and everything. Not crossing any kind of a water source, but out there it is. Right. Alright, so that'll be it then for just this short little hike today. A little bit of a post-Thanksgiving hike. But as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you around.